Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into it. Oh man, I'll be glad when I'm done with this because I'm tired of them not distributing my video every time it says raising Kanan for some reason. I don't know what they still mad at me for over at the Power Universe people, but wherever this comes up, they just decide not to distribute my video. So anyway, the craziness that comes involving a situation such as this, let's just get down to the gist of it. Episode 6 and 7 review. Now, when you look at Power and everyone is pretty much was liking the first 5 episodes and where it was going, the last 2 episodes kind of slowed things down to a crawl, after the height of episode 5. It hasn't quite lived up to the hype ever since then. So in episode 6, it was pretty much consistent with what we thought. And when you start looking at episode 6, the fallout from what happened, you see Kanan trying to exert his dominance, and Breeze is pretty much smarter than what people have led on to believe, as he's telling people about chess moves, even speaking to the Italian mob boss and kind of telling him, the way they should go as far as, okay, this is the level we are at right now. And without her connects, Rock is being cut out of the game. And to take a hit on Stefano and miss has put them in this predicament that everything is blowing up in their face. Everything was contingent on that hit. By them missing that hit, all hell was broken loose. And all of this is about is missed opportunities, because the miss hit on Stefano by Unique, they didn't get Stefano out the way. This created a power shift dynamic where Stefano was going to team up with Snaps and Pop, and then they were going to get rid of Unique. Because he was with the person that was behind trying to get them and get them out of the way. Now, as the Thomas family is pretty much in limbo since Lou was taken out in the very first episode, Marvin is becoming more prophetic in all of these storylines. Now, after the beatdown of Kanan, his nephew, he still is not complete because his brother isn't there. And he's basically telling Rock, this is all your fault. You keep choosing Kanan. So 6 and 7 is pretty much connected, as she finds out that from the cop who no one saw, the retired lieutenant, that he gave up Famous to get beat down. And it's like, really? He gave up Famous? Well, that's wild. But okay. So he gives up Famous. Famous gets in a altercation with them trying to extort information out of Famous, and it goes left. So now, episode 7 is basically the unveiling of the information, as Juke gets the information from the cop. She goes and tells the Kanan. Kanan just don't give a damn no more. He's trying to assert himself back on the streets, and Rock is losing control. Like normally, Rock has always had an out. She always had a backing. She always had a backdoor plan. Something always worked out in her favor. Now, for the first time, Rock has no options. She got work, but she can't move it. And she's in a mess because for the first time ever, she's in between a rock and a hard place. So now this guy who got her all caught up in some legal garbage when she sold the strip mall for more than what it was worth. The guy paid way too much for it. And she gave her broker more than the average, which they consider that a violation. And they're going to consider it money laundering. And said, "Oh, you've been talking to these mob bosses. What is that all about? We've been watching you. If they've been watching her, then they would know a lot more than what they know." So anyway, everyone gets changed by this. Like there's people getting laid down, people are changing their trajectories, they're going in a lot of different ways. So they decided to take it to a whole nother level and expedite things to another extreme. They decided they're going to promote this at the highest form and boost it to the moon. So you're like, well, what is this all about? They said, well, this is what it's about. We're going to take this little bit and make it a lot. And Snaps and Pops, they's like, look, we want Kanan to be the one to take out Rock. Now we got the green light to go and get him up out of there. So Pino was like, look, I can't protect you, Rock. You're out. Once the Kanan hit went left, and she found out that Kanan was the one that did what he did, Rock is up out the game. And that she knew about it and didn't tell her. So she's like, you lied to me. The only reason you're alive now is because of Marvin. So Flossie let him live. But now Marvin's dead. That was her last protection because Kanan decides to kill him. After they said, well, you should kill Marvin, we'll take care of your mom. Kanan was like, look, I ain't really feeling this thing. I ain't proving nothing to nobody. I'm doing it for me. I ain't doing it for nobody else but me. But he was conflicted about doing it. Marvin was just tired. He didn't see no end to the game. Just him possibly going to jail as the little girl said it was a black guy. Now she's changing her story. It was only a matter of time before they grabbed Marvin and try to pin the murder on Marvin. So Marvin, he knew his time had come to an end. So he was pushing Kanan to do it. Like, you know what? What the hell? This is how you gonna do it, man. You know what? He's telling him what was gonna happen. I'm gonna haunt you for a long time. It's gonna haunt you. And then it's gonna be gone. But you're gonna die alone. Because you ain't gonna have nobody. You're gonna be all alone. And basically tell him he's nothing. So then what does he do? He puts down Marvin. So now Uncle Marvin's gone. My problem was this. He didn't have to go out like that. He was the only dignified cop. Yeah, so Kanan act like he didn't care about fame no more. No, listen, nobody even mentions the girl no more, which was the biggest thing for Kanan. It's always been about famous. I don't even think they mentioned her name this season. She was one of the biggest driving forces to drive Kanan to try to take out Rock. But they don't even mention the Crystal Girl no more at all. I don't think I've heard her name the entire series. So it's been about famous and famous only. So now that famous is gone, but we know he names Sean after famous. But they erased her completely out of the storyline. So now mom snaps and pops get killed by Juke after she confronts him for killing famous. And at the same time, they had just indicted, right? They just indicted Blaze. I mean Breeze. So Breeze just got indicted. Like the white boys flipped on him. And he's gonna, be called in to testify and all that. So they was cutting ties with him. So he was like, nah, I'm gonna handle that. Don't worry about that. I got this. So now this frees up everything for Breeze to run that whole side. Because he already got a relationship with Stefano. So Stefano would definitely do business with Breeze for all the stuff he's been doing with Rock. And now that Kanan took out his own uncle, I don't think anybody know it was Kanan that did it. They gonna think it was just a hit from what happened, probably from snaps and pops, or something like that, or maybe the Italians or their retaliational hit because everybody was after him at that point. But Marvin had to go. Well, they was going to take care of Marvin, without a doubt. I mean, it was like foreshadowed with a big thick paintbrush. But just to have Marvin go out the way he did, they just wanted to let him leave one more message for Kanan before he go. And at least he left something for Juke. And now Rock, she's in a rock and a hard place because everywhere she turned, she's doomed. So she's trying to think of her way out the game. And she keeps trying to protect Kanan, and he's like, you're not doing him. The more you keep chasing him, the more you pushing him away. Your weak spot is Kanan. It ain't us. It's Kanan. And like he said, man, we ain't on these streets no more. The streets don't belong to us. He was right about that. The streets don't belong to them no more. And it's a lot of these older cats are like that now because the streets are so different. Back then, the streets used to belong to people for a while. They never want to let that part of the game go. They never ever want to get out the game. And they don't want to let the younger guy come up. And the younger guy gonna want that spot. And when they get to the point where, no, this is my block now, rules and standards and code is out the window. They smoke you for it. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Hood politics. Yeah, it's crazy. But they kept it going in a way that it can proceed. But I don't think in the new series, Breeze is going to live that long. They might kill Breeze in the first episode. And if they kill Breeze in the first episode, then you would know what's what. I just feel that they know that they're going to operate through Stefano. And how much is going to be in Power Origins haven't even been revealed yet. There's so much to do and so much going on. Mm. I think Rock goes to jail. I think Rock is going to go to jail or make a deal to set them up. Pino and Stefano. Something she's going to do. She's going to think of one move, her only move left because she's done. Her power in the streets is gone. Marvin's gone. Lou is gone. That's it. So she might wear one wire or something. Talk to Stefano one more time and get him out the game and set Pino up, maybe. But Pino's going to want her taken out. Yeah. Well, her power is gone. It's all destroyed.
So what they do is by people that are.
And when you start going and moving in such a way, you're never gonna have the right feel for anything anymore because you've never really been in that position. Most of these guys that they're emulating, they got it almost right to the core. Like guys stay true to their avenues. This is before the real boom of cell phones. So everybody had to basically move to make a call. You had to get to a payphone. You knew which places had a payphone, and people had to watch your back while you was on a payphone. Then they started getting carry walk around portables. And since this was the 90s, guys had those portables, which I hadn't really seen too much in this episode. And I ain't really seen too many guys go to their pagers a lot on the show, which they should have been doing, even in 96, 97. So they saying this 2000, and guys should be having their cell phones because 2000s. They didn't have text messaging then, but they had definitely had the analogs. Yeah, we called them beepers. West Coast called them pagers. We called them beepers. The streets called them beepers, and they were sky pagers. Yeah, and we called them beepers because why? Because they beep. And people used to buy beeping ringtones. You can actually buy a tone for your beeper. Yeah, my first one, I ran it over by my own car. It came off when I sat in the car. It came off the clip because I had it clipped on my pants. So when I sat in the car, it fell off and hit the ground when I was getting in the car. And when I drove, I accidentally drove over it and crushed my doggone beeper. And that was my first one because we had them all in a row, me and my boys. That was my first beeper. I bought one from him, and we were all like, all our numbers was like one number off. We all the same beeper number. And then I was wondering, like, man, my beeper number is gone. I couldn't even get it. They gave it up to somebody else. So I had to get my other beeper, and that was it. And my cell phone and I had a sky blue that you could see through. Man, I never forget. Man, people never know that life. Getting a beat, and then the girl is sitting next to you. I told you I set my friend up. I went in the back and used the phone, and I was beeping him the "I love you" code. He was sitting with his girl on the couch, and he didn't know I was messing him up because he didn't know who was it coming from. He's like, "Oh my God, this is messed up." It's finna mess him up. His girl is sitting right there. The look he gave her when he looked at it, it was total guilt. He looked because he thought it was his side piece that was hitting him up, and it was at the wrong time. They sitting there watching the movie. I went in the back and I paged him, and I wanted to see it. So when the page came through, it was like, ding. He looked at it. He was like, and he looked at her. I was like, she didn't even look at him. He just looked like, man, that look was priceless. Man, it was priceless, dog. I couldn't even replace that. That was too funny. That was too funny for words, man. I saw him put that pager back in his pocket. Like, and he looked over at her. She was just looking straight ahead, all confused. Man, those were the good times. Hey, Chris, that was my phone. What you mean? Prime code. Oh, you must have heard me tell this story before. Yeah, I had Prime code. The little purple alien. 1998, baby. First cell phone. Oh, yep. It was bye pager, beeper, and we went straight to the cell phone.
What's up?
What's good?
Yeah, Pat, I don't know how I feel about this episode.
I don't like it at all. I didn't like none of it. I'm
The
gonna tell
Marvin
you.
thing pissed me off. I said, "Are you kidding me, dog?"
I would have rather he went out in the shootout than do this.
Exactly. Like, why is it? What? I was like, man, Pat Courtney come up, man. Like, it's always family members taking off. It's the same thing every time. It's like, really, the son taking out the father, like, or like an uncle or whatever. Like every time, it's like, come on.
Yeah, sins of the father. That's the whole thing now. Sins of the father. But I'm
Tariq
like,
took
man,
out Ghost. Tommy took out his father. Am I missing one? Oh, Kanan taking out his uncles. Like, what are we
well, he
doing?
shot his father.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he shot his father. He shot Pops. And then
But
when
he
he was
didn't know at
killing,
the time.
well, he know he told him, but he didn't believe it. But he
Oh
told him
yeah,
like, "I'm your
that's
dad."
right.
Yeah, and he still shot him, but it messed with him. Kanan,
Like,
Kanan is a sociopath. Pretty much. He's the system and the world kind of making him into what he is. Yeah, but who knows? He could have been born that way, so he could be a psychopath.
I forgot the difference. Sociopath. I
Psychopaths
think
are born that
sociopath's
way.
what Michael Myers is, right?
Right. Psychopaths are born like that. Like they're born that way, and that's it. Sociopaths, the society has changed them to be what they are. That's basically the same thing.
Wait, isn't Michael Myers considered like a sociopath?
He might be, but they might. Mike could have been born that way because he was always odd. But that one day's like, but one night he just snapped and went straight that way. But Michael was never the one to talk that much and anything. It's just that after that night, that was it. He snapped. He could have always been that way and then could have been a psychopath or he just went that way. But who knows? Because his life seemed normal. He wasn't surrounded by anything that would turn him into a sociopath. So it was just like maybe it was something in him and he just snapped.
Well, let me think of like a real person. Oh yeah, like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like,
Jeffrey Dahmer is what you would call probably a psychopath because I think he was born like that. He had problems since he was a kid, and he was dissecting animals, and people thought he wanted to be a doctor. So the other guy, boyfriend, was teaching him how to skin the animal and the animal, and he just went on a killing animal spree. He was trapping squirrels, killing them, and wanted to cut them up, see what they look like. Dahmer was doing all this stuff early on. They thought, oh, well, at least he's curious. He might want to be a doctor. No, he just like killing people. He was nuts.
yeah, that series pissed me off. It's like, yo, I was ready for homeboy to get packed up. Like, I was like, they
Man, but
didn't tell
yeah,
the truth. They didn't tell the truth about that series either. I said, didn't the GDs like take them out?
I just don't like the way they Russian breeze in this series, though. I was like, dog, they just rushing this thing too, because they only got 8 episodes, and they just rushing through
I don't know
everything.
why they shaved all 2 episodes. I don't understand why they did that.
Man, that's just stars, man. They
There was
finna
just
end
things
this
that
series.
happened in this episode
Because they
like
wanted
I
that
didn't see
right leg.
coming.
Salute.
What's up?
Yeah, there was just things that happened in the episode that made no sense.
Man, R.I.P. to Marvin.
Jukebox taking out pops and I'm like, what? I mean, I
I
get
got a
it,
question
but
for y'all. Do y'all
no.
think Kanan tells Jukebox that he took down Marvin? Because I don't think
No,
I don't
I
understand.
don't think so.
he's never telling her he killed Mark.
Me
That's
neither.
something
There's
that we
no
don't
way.
know that she never knew.
There's no
Yeah,
way.
because there's no way OG Power Jukebox would ever let Kanan breathe
That
if
will be
she
the
knew.
biggest plot hole ever.
Right.
You
Facts.
fit me? If she don't know, I'll be like, okay. But if she knew, I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute.
Right. She did not know, and they would not let her know
You're
that.
not changing that in one episode. No way.
Right.
Now, in the original script, she gave Kanan that scar though, and we supposed to find that out in this series. So we got one episode left. We gonna find out what happened, but
And I don't think Juke Bus is
Oh
in
yeah, that scar on
in
his neck.
Origins either.
yeah, the scar on his neck came from Jukebox.
Yeah,
Oh
So
shit.
and
yeah,
I don't think
that was
Origins is
way
in. I
before
don't
they
think
knew
she's in
chemistry.
Origins either. So
Courtney Kemp told us a long time ago that scar on his neck came from Juke.
Remember, Jukebox was in DC or something like
Yo,
that,
what's
right?
up,
yeah,
guys?
that
You
was
guys like my
later.
shirt?
Yeah, that was later.
What list? Yeah, we talking about Power though. Raising Kanan.
I got the first edition booster box from Power World.
No, Power,
Oh,
the
word?
TV series.
Power, the TV show.
What?
Yeah, Raising
Oh,
Kanan.
you guys are old as fuck then. No wonder
I
Yeah.
you
was
guys got old black guys around your background. You guys are old. My bad. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
you drinking
All
tonight?
right.
Are you guys old today?
Yeah, he was drinking.
Are you
You
guys
got
got big
tequila?
ass noses today? Old ass niggas?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Here we
Are you
go.
guys talking
There we
about
go.
1980s news? Old ass niggas?
How old are you?
Why are you up here then?
Because
Right.
I'm young and
How old are
sexy.
you? How old are you?
I'm 14.
You 14. You do not look 14. Stop.
Yeah, the clowns are out tonight.
The clowns are out at 4 o'clock in the morning. Holy.
LB, man, your friends are up here, man. They crazy.
You draw the weirdos all the time. That got nothing to do with me.
I'm like, man.
Oh yeah, quick question, LB. You looking for Memphis Bleak?
Who?
Why?
Why?
I don't
I'm
know. That's what I
confused.
heard. I heard you was looking for Memphis Bleak.
Oh, they still.
I'm lost.
Oh no, he talking about because LB is the guy that robbed Memphis Bleak, and once he heard that, he just couldn't let that go. He was LB. That's all I hear in the chat.
I don't
LB,
get
LB.
it. Where did this joke come from?
No, LB the
No,
guy
there's
that
an actual
robbed
guy named
Memphis
LB
Bleak
that's
back
trying
in
to
the
look
day.
for Memphis
And
Bleak.
I was telling him, I'm like, dude, LB from Marcy is the one that kept robbing Memphis Bleak every time he came home. Everybody knew that in Marcy. So I was like, dude, what is he talking about? Like, dude, he's in the wrong league. He should not be talking. Like, dude, this dude used to walk around with Marcy with a Rockefeller chain on. He never was in Rockefeller. He just robbed you and was walking around with your jewelry on. That was crazy.
The only thing I've been seeing about Bleak is him and Yayo going at back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, Uncle
Yeah,
Murder,
Murder.
that's what we was talking about. I was like, man, he shouldn't be doing that because LB robbed him. Everybody like, damn, LB robbed him. So they think it's you. And you know, thanks to Outlaw, everybody think it's you. Outlaw LB.
I'm not
LB
I'm
some
not
way
from
be looking for
Marcy.
Memphis Bleak.
I'm not from Marcy.
It'd be like, it's not this LB.
He trying to collect another train.
Yo, man, LB's home. Where Jazzo told her, he's like, man, why don't you just buy everybody a Rockefeller?
I'm not old, by the way.
I don't know. He was drunk though.
I would be like, when Bleak was outside, I was like, what? Like 10? Not 8? 9?
Yeah.
Like, dog.
Well, according to the drunk dude who just popped up here, one of those young dudes, I don't know what made
He
him
did
hit
not
the
look
brakes.
no damn 14 years old.
Man, shoot.
I won't be surprised. A lot of these YNs are so cooked, they look older than what they are.
Yeah, you're right. Because they be doing drugs.
Girls too. I'll be like, dog, how you look older than millennials? Like, millennials look
Right.
younger. We look younger. So what the fuck?
Taking perks and all that other stuff.
I mean, he came up here charged. He was in the back like, yeah, I'm up here. I'm like,
he's like, I'm up here. Let's go. Like, he was
yeah, and
all
I'm like,
excited.
what
Why are
the
you
hell?
telling me you're sexy? I don't care, bro.
He's like, yeah, oh, y'all talking about
I thought that was
power?
LB just got quiet. I was like, LB
I just
just
look at.
got
I'm just
quiet.
listening. I'm just sitting here listening. Like, okay.
For real.
Oh my god, that was nuts. And it's gonna be. I like the thing is that dude be like 40.
Right.
Yeah, that's when it really gets sad. When dude be like 40, he be like, damn, dog.
Nah, he definitely a YN. He just cooked. He definitely a YN. I can tell.
Like, you guys are old. You're talking about power? Power? Like, power just happened last
This
week.
nigga just said Power World. For
Yeah.
people that don't know, Power World is a PC game.
Oh,
That's like kind of like Pokemon. Like,
so that's what you think we up here talking about?
hey,
Yeah,
talking
I guess
about
so.
I got a Power World T-shirt. I said, nigga, not Power World, Power. Like,
You doing a wrong live stream thinking we gonna talk about
It's
it.
like, yeah, he clicked the wrong link.
Sure did.
He was raising Kanan. Is
World.
that the anime?
Power World is the game that Nintendo tried to sue like last year
Oh, okay.
for copying Pokemon or whatever. Like, when technically they're not the same game, and they won the lawsuit like I think a month ago.
Right.
Well, no, Nintendo lost the lawsuit, which is shocking. Nintendo normally don't lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they sure don't, especially when it comes to that license.
Nintendo's very petty. That's why I like Nintendo like that. Like,
He said they're very petty.
They the goats.
they are.
They don't
You
play
can't
with
even stream that. You can't even stream their games.
No.
Damn.
They'll take you out. Like,
Yep.
Damn, 2026. You can't
unless
stream
you're on Twitch.
Nintendo
Unless you're on
games?
Twitch, I think you're good. If you're on YouTube, nah, you're cooked. Like,
Yep. YouTube snatch all that stuff. Like they don't really like any streaming of games over here. That's why people
like
gotta
Twitch,
go.
I think is the only place you're all right. Maybe TikTok. That's it. What is like?
Wow.
And that's even pushing it. So.
But quick question, man. So, how do y'all feel about snaps and pops? I feel like they was the
I didn't
most
like that
manipulated.
either.
No waste. But the thing is they can't get the story out, so they just rushing everything.
Yeah, like why they couldn't just get 10 episodes? Like they was really like
Because they're trying to rush this Origin shit.
Oh yeah, Origin just finished wrapping up Origins.
Yeah, they did the
Yeah,
last
they
episode
finally
like a few
finished
weeks
filming.
ago.
Yeah, because they started in November and then they just finished this couple of days ago, or probably today or yesterday.
I think it was like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the one guy who filmed. They was mad. He was filming from his apartment. He was filming they was filming the Power Origins where Tommy and Ghost get kidnapped in the van. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Oh yeah, from the street side.
Yeah. And they was in the street and they threw him in the car. They was driving. But I was listening to the podcast show. They was talking about Tariq and them. They was talking about the whole Power book too. And they was like, dude, he was like, dude, we argue with the production. We argue with everybody on the staff. He's like, dog, we just got in a shootout. He's like, this dude just threw his uncle off a roof. He's like, Brandon just threw his uncle off a roof of a skyscraper. Like he was all the way at the top tower. He just did a murder. He just shot somebody. We in a car and they talking about we got to put our seatbelt on. Like, dude, we not thinking about that's not realistic, dog. That we finna be. I'm in a shootout. What am I doing? Putting a seatbelt on. I ain't got time for that. I got to drive. I got to get out of here. We ain't got time to put on a
mofo was getting ready to go into the building to do it himself. And then you just see the dude fall next to him. He got the hell up out of there. Like,
yeah,
like what the hell just happened?
Tariq was like, dog, dude, go watch any power scene. You gonna see us in seatbelts. He's like, you gonna see every scene we in a seatbelt. And he was like, well, we can't. The studio's like, it's rules. You got to be in a seatbelt as for insurance purposes. He's like, but it's stupid. He's like, dude, we just got in a shootout. They was trying to. Brendan came in there, saved me, and she started shooting. We get in the car, we start driving off, and he's like, we gonna put our seatbelt on? He's like, that don't make sense.
No
That's
sense. You know,
So
if you was in a real shootout, you are just getting in the car and getting the hell up out of there.
I'm just letting that what does that sound what the newer cars do when you don't have your seatbelt on, that noise it makes?
Yeah. And he was like,
you to put
man,
your
we
seatbelt on.
The same thing on Raising Kanan. He's like, we did the same thing on Raising Kanan. We was like, dude, we ain't got no time for that.
Well, the running joke for years is that Tariq never had a whip. And then when he finally got the whip, he went viral. It was like Tariq never had the whip until
the end. Basically,
the last 2 seasons or whatever. It was like, it's like he get around, but then you like, hold on, where's this? Like, they say he has a car, but we never seen the car. And then one episode, I think he was gonna go see I think it was season 2 of Power. He just popped out in the M2. It was like, wait, hold on. It's like, when you get the M2?
Yeah, he was like, man, look, this was.
And then he ended up getting the Porsche. It was like, all right, bro. Like, finally, you finally got an actual whip. And what was it, the Porsche GT2?
But I'm like, man, Kanan to me, I'm like, when is he gonna be smart? I was like, I've never seen that. I told you. See, when is Kanan gonna be smart?
Character assassination. I've been saying it for weeks.
Power Origins, because that's what I don't know if you've seen any of the
this
clips
doesn't make any sense. How do you go from this to Origins? It makes no sense, bro.
Yeah, because I think they skip a couple of years ahead. That's why.
But I'm like, so Kanan was lying when he said Breeze was stupid. And I was like,
because I don't see Breeze.
Breeze is way more calmer than the way he portrayed him in the
right. He's way more smarter too. He's just making smart decisions.
That's exactly
even Snaps and Pops. He's like, even with Snaps and Pops, even Breeze was like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Exactly.
To take even with out Rock for what?
Stefano had to calm him down and talk to him and be knowledgeable. Like we already have Queens, so why are we in Manhattan? You know what I'm saying? So
that got nothing to do with nothing that y'all doing over here.
He's like,
this is just trying to conduct.
This is not about business. This is not
about business. This dude just wants to off Rock.
Yeah, this is personal.
It was awesome.
Because it doesn't make no sense, business.
There's a lot of things that went absolutely nowhere.
The shootout scene was so bland. When they were running up in there, he was just firing. It was just like
everything just happened so fast. I couldn't even process.
It was like Flan. You ain't know. I'm like, they went 3 cars deep, and I'm like, 1 car leaves out. I'm just like, what in the hell is this?
Everything happened so fast. I just couldn't process it.
No, you couldn't. It was like they went 3 cars deep. 2 guys got shot. And then next thing, I'm like, wait a minute.
And then all of a sudden, you just see Breeze yelling, talk about I'm having fun.
Why are you leaving? I'm just getting started. I'm having fun.
I just bro.
I said, oh, this is ridiculous. I saw that. I said, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was like, they could have done this way better. But this is like when you could tell when they running out of money, the production is running out of money, and that's what it seemed like. After the first 5 episodes was great. I was like, this is a classic season. This is going great. And right after that, after Tariq got his ass whooped, it just started going from 6 and 7. I said, oh, no.
Are you talking about Kanan?
Yeah, right after Kanan got his ass whooped, it just been down. It's been going right down here because 7 should have been.
I praise that episode.
Everybody
love
did.
that episode
Man, the
Everybody after
reactions
that,
were funny.
that's like they just hit the gas pedal on everything. It was like, hold on.
because that was super viral.
No,
Because
it
you're
was
like,
at an
damn.
all-time high. I've never seen that many shorts and people reactions. The people reactions was way better than the ass whooping itself. Man, people
I gotta
dead.
actually ask you a question,
I'm
Cino.
talking
So
about whoop
do
his
you feel like
motherfucking ass.
I gotta ask you? Yeah, I gotta ask you a question, Cino, because I remember you used to take like Kanan's side a little bit. So how do you feel about like Kanan now that you see like him younger and everything?
He's an
Oh
idiot.
no, I older Kanan. I took his side a lot, but not this bastard.
Now that you got the full cycle of
Marvin should have
Kanan
got rid
now.
of his ass right then and there. What you gonna kill your nephew? I'd be like,
Why
he killed
did
our
he
goddamn
take
No.
brother.
an
You
L
goddamn
by
right he
nah,
go.
Now I can see why he didn't kill Tariq
this is
because he seen
dumb.
exactly who Tariq was
I
and
mean,
stuff
it
like
didn't
that.
take me this. I mean, it didn't take that long for me to know that though.
Oh, of course, of course.
Like all I needed was a few episodes of the first season. That was it. I was like, okay, it makes sense.
Right. I'm like, damn, this man Tariq was nothing compared to this man Kanan. Kanan over here taking out his
I
uncles and
swear,
stuff.
if they retcon Rock getting killed, I'm gonna have an issue with this series
Like, I don't know because
because now it's starting to feel like that, and I'm gonna be like, hold on, this
yeah,
nigga
she's
went to go
cornered
see
right
his
now.
mom
She
since
is
season
cornered,
2.
dog.
What is this?
Yeah, so I don't think they're gonna kill her. I think
He went to go
somebody
see his
going to
mom in
jail,
season
and
2.
it's
They
gonna
better not
be Rock.
retcon that. Like,
Somebody going to jail. It's gonna end up being Rock. I can see that happen.
Yeah.
and speaking of jail, that whole thing with the white girl went absolutely nowhere. Like,
Yeah, it was like, well, she said it was just to show he got no options. Like, you gonna go to jail for this murder, and he just that's why it was like, so he just gave up at the end and just like that's why he was like, it's over. Like, ain't
He
no
was like,
need.
it's okay, Juke.
Yeah, but he was just basically telling Kanan, like, really? Oh, this is what it is. You finna what? Because
I
I whooped
mean,
your little ass. He
he
was just
could
defeated at
justify
that
it.
point. Like, he just didn't care because the walls was closing in. Like, he told us, like, when he said about the streets, it's true. Like, we ain't got the streets no more, right? It's like the streets is letting you know, like, you only got so much time on the streets. Like, it's done. And that's what he was like, look, I'm old enough to recognize that most people don't do. Next thing you know, they got to get blasted out of the streets. You know, he see it. The streets is showing them that they ain't got the streets no more. And everywhere Rock turned, it's the first time she can't get, like, everybody she didn't cross in the business ain't going for it. She got all that work and can't move it.
No, I tried to remember. Like, am I like forgetting? Like, who the hell was the Morris Day head ass?
Yeah, I don't even remember
Rock
him.
was talking to. Like, who
I don't
was
even
that?
remember that dude, but he was like, how dare you?
I said, who is this mofo? Like,
He was like, shoot, you don't got no muscle out here.
wasn't he like from like season 2,
I don't even remember.
3? I don't remember. I think he was the one not from DC, but he had a connection in DC or something. Like,
Maybe.
I don't know. That I was like, I completely forgot about that dude. I was like, I forgot what season he came from. Like, but I don't even hear Outlaw.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm just getting in the crib.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know. Snaps and Puffs going out the way she did. I wasn't feeling that. But I mean, it kind of makes sense for her to do it herself. But I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Rock is kind of in a rough place right now because she made too many enemies, and the way how she always comes out of people and stuff like that. Even when she gets into his meetings, she just gets ultra like she has all the power. Like you
That
don't have
means
no
that
more power.
the madam in Marvin, that went nowhere either. That went nowhere either.
What?
The madam, the pimp chick.
Oh,
Like,
Flossie, yeah. They rushed the whole Flossie connection. She was like,
okay, so it's just
"It's
her having
because of
conversations with
Marvin,
Marvin.
you're
That's
not
it. Yeah.
dead.
Like,
I'm just letting you know we're done." So they basically just wrapped that up real quick. They had to just cut everything because they don't have the budget to explore all that. I'm
so the
like,
whole conversations with her and Marvin went nowhere. Nowhere. Like, okay.
all of it was dead. It was crazy.
Yeah, y'all just spinning y'all wheels in this season. Like,
They was like, she even tried to find Unique. Yeah. She went to try to find Unique because thinking Unique was hiding because she trying to find an ally.
Right. Because she has no
Unique
allies out
is
here.
gone in Miami or wherever the hell he went. So.
Yeah. And they was
I
like, man, they
think,
do a spinoff series with Unique in Miami. I'm like, I'll watch it.
but hold on, Cena,
Anything to
what
bring
is your prediction
I
on
think
Rock?
that's
Like, do you feel like
pointless.
Rock is gonna survive, or you think she's gonna go to? Oh yeah, you think she was gonna go to jail?
I think she'll end up cutting a deal, going to jail, or get
Mm,
some type of deal where she don't go to jail, or if she do. But I'm like, how you gonna put a mob boss behind bars and you be alive on the streets? That I don't see that happening. Some got to go down.
I
right.
thought that scene was about with her talking to the FBI with the whole like you're pretty much caught like red-handed with everything.
Yeah,
Like
the
they pretty
FBI.
much have an ironclad like they can indict you. Like they pretty much like red hot on indicting you. Like
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not looking good for her.
even your own lawyer told you that. So
I'm trying to figure out how the hell they get to that situation with them making the decision they did to try to push the narrative, knowing that she wasn't the one.
who?
Uh, well, Rock, when the lawyers came in with that money laundering, she's like, I just paid him to do the deal. He the one overpaid for it.
Oh yeah, she was like, I just gave him the money. It ain't up to her. Like it ain't on her what he did with the money. Like it ain't on him what he did, whatever he did with the money. He said she never even met the buyer or whatever she said. Which she
Right.
didn't. I don't recall meeting the buyer. I remember
I don't
the
recall that
She
accountant.
either.
I
never
remember
did.
the accountant, but not the buyer. Like,
Right. The buyer was overseas somewhere. She never met him. But they was like, it's money laundering. Like she would have won
And
this
you
thing
said
out.
that was gonna be the
yeah,
connection of origins and
that would have been
stuff,
a
or
easy
somebody buying a
W.
spot
It
or a
might
That would
be
have
place.
been an
right. It
easy
could be. We
W.
don't know.
Easy W in the court. Like how you gonna prove that she knew? Like, when she never even met the guy overseas. She never even met him. So how would you know?
Do you think
Yeah.
there's a possibility that Rock is gonna be in Power Origins?
Maybe as a cameo.
Yeah, and also, well, of course, Breeze as well too.
Yeah, well, yeah, we need the story. Like,
Facts.
yeah, it's gonna be Breeze and Kanan. They just ain't gonna be the main characters. Like,
Right, and I do like the look how they have Kanan and stuff. Like he looks a little bit more older, a little bit like he put on some muscles and stuff like that as well too to try to resemble 50 Cent a little bit. They
Yeah.
definitely did a good job with that.
that
So
accent
I'm
be
like,
frying me. That should be pissing me off.
right.
It's like, nigga, you don't sound nothing like Queens niggas. Like
Yeah.
you sound like a nigga who's trying to
Sound
do
like
a
somebody
parody
got
of 50 Cent.
yeah, he sound like
Yeah,
somebody
good
Down
morning.
syndrome. He did a
Rockin'.
better
That shit
job
used
the
to like,
first
what
season.
part of Queens you from, nigga? Like,
It was like dude trying to sound like the RZA in the Wu-Tang Saga.
nigga, you sound like you from the other side of Queens, like Orchard
That was the
Beach.
Nah, the
worst.
guy
Or
from
That was
the
the
Boulevard.
worst
RZA, that was
imitation.
terrible, man.
Yeah, that was the worst imitation ever of RZA. I rather
Right.
you just acted in your regular voice than you trying to sound like the RZA.
Like
And
you
the
don't
fact that
sound
Rizzo
right.
co-signed that and got behind that is crazy, man.
Yeah, Rizzo. I want him to play me. It was like, really? Okay, this is studio decision. And you
Had
just
to be high. Had to be high.
Like what
Cause
yeah.
I'm
part of
like, this
Queens
guy
you
do
at?
not sound
What part of
right.
Queens was you studying? Because this ain't the
That was,
side I'm at. I'm
I'm
from,
like,
nigga.
he's the
You
main
sound like you on the
character.
other
He's
side.
annoying, dog. I couldn't even stand the main character. I honestly I liked it. The guy that's playing Breeze right now, that played Rakim.
Yeah.
I mean not
Spider
Rakim.
Man. Talking about
Yeah.
Raheem.
Spider Man.
Nah, he played Rakim. I mean, he played Raekwon. And
Raekwon, yeah, Raekwon.
yeah, the
He did a
little
great job,
Talking
and
about
even
Shamar.
Ghostface.
His name is Shamar Moore.
yeah,
Yeah,
Is that a name, right? Yeah, that's his
Shameik.
name.
I think it's Shameik Moore.
Oh, Shameik Moore. Yeah, Shameik Moore.
Yeah.
yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job in
Listen, he did a good
Spider
enough
Man.
job to make me forget about his
Okay.
shenanigans with Spider Man.
You gonna hold that against him
You
forever.
damn straight holding that against him. The nigga's looking crazy. I feel like he the reason why the third movie ain't come out yet. Like,
Oh
the
man.
third movie should have came out 2 years ago. Like, is he fiending over his co-host and shit? Like, I said, huh? Y'all, you like her like that?
Yeah.
And that's when I found out that was Josh Allen's fiance. I was like, what? You like this chick like that, bro? Like,
You love.
Yeah. I
I
was just
said,
like, man.
y'all actors be going for like some low mid shit, bro.
Right, yeah. She was in Sinners. I'm like, Sinners
I
is the
just
only
saw
time.
Jonathan Majors with two white hoes again. I'm like, did you not learn your lesson?
Wait, again?
I just saw it like 2 days ago. Like he took a hopped in the car with two white hoes.
Wait, he's not with Megan Good no more?
Nah, I don't think that's been with her for a while.
No,
Oh
they
shit.
married, dog. No, that probably was.
I mean, not Jonathan Majors. My bad. The nigga who they just casted for Black Panther.
Oh, you talking about
Oh,
the
okay,
little
okay,
dude?
okay.
You
I
talking
thought
about the
you were
little
talking about
guy?
Jonathan Major. I mean, that's a
The
huge
dude they
L. He
picked
just
to
lost
cast the new
Megan
Black
Good.
Panther.
Oh yeah, the guy that they just casted. Yeah, I forgot his name, but yeah, the little short dude.
Yeah,
They were
and
like, man, we gonna have a
everybody's
midget.
mad.
We gonna have a
Everybody's
midget
mad.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
And I was like, they don't even understand. They was like, no, because what's his name should have been Black Panther.
Yeah, it should have been the dude who played in
Snowfall.
Snowfall.
The Snowfall,
The
yeah.
only problem is because
It's
But
this
as
it's
usual, y'all picked the
freaking
black
what's his
British
name?
dude
The girl
as
that she's with
usual.
is Michael
Yeah,
B's
he's
ex
with
and
Lori
stuff like that.
Harvey
that's
and
not.
shit.
I know that's black Twitter.
Listen,
Oh, okay, got you,
listen,
got
listen.
you.
I'm rolling with black. I'm rolling with Black Twitter on this one. I usually be like, leaving their Twitters kind of sus. Like
No, it's the reason he's not
everybody been
selected.
saying
Yeah,
he
he's
should have
not
been Black
selected because of
Panther for
that. I
like
believe because he should
years.
have definitely be Black Panther.
For years, Damar was that his name, or something like that. Like
Yeah, Damian Iris or something.
he should have been Black. Everybody casted him as Black Panther like for years.
Well, here's the problem. You know
But
he's
y'all
in
want to go with the long walk nigga. Like, all right, bro. Like,
the long
He-
wall guy, but he's in the fantasy adaptation of Children of Blood and Bone, which is it's another version of Black Panther. He's in that. Everybody who got left out of Black Panther, all the leftover black folks is in that. That is a huge book that took off storyline fantasy. So they making the real life version. He's gonna be signed into that for about probably 2-3 movies. They gonna turn that to like a 2-3 movie. That Marvel ain't finna wait for that. They ain't got time to do that. So he was involved in that. That comes out next year. Same time, almost the same time as Black Panther 3 is gonna be finishing up. So they can't put him in Black Panther 3 and have him tied up with that, knowing he got obligations. And what happened if they want to try to put him in an Avengers movie? And he's cross doing 2 movies at once. Marvel definitely ain't doing that.
Facts.
I low key
So
went back and forth
yeah,
with
that's why
somebody.
he wasn't Black Panther. Plus, this is T'Challa's son. He was not finna play the son of
Oh my God, that's another issue I got. Y'all just want to fight this all the way through and just no. He should be T'Challa. Y'all should have recasted T'Challa like I said from the beginning. Now everybody's like
Well,
going
no,
like
because
they running
I
to my
understood what they
what I
did
said
though.
from the beginning. Like,
If you can't recast it T'Challa at that time, it'd have been a problem. It was
it's
way
only a problem for the casuals.
no,
Okay?
you're right. That's where they don't want to
Not
upset
the
nobody.
people who know they shit. Like
Right, but they don't want to upset nobody. They was like, no, you gotta honor
and
him. You
what
can't.
made them think and why would they come to that conclusion anyway? That was never a thing. Like Disney just assumed that
No, you don't
that people would
understand.
be mad at Chadwick Boseman got recast. People just assumed that. Like there was no like statement.
No, because people were saying online, no, you can't recast him, dog.
Like
Nobody
who are these
black
made
wanted
up
to touch it.
NPCs that
They
said
thought
that?
about it. They thought about it, what you were saying. They was asking actors that they, because Denzel Washington's son was going to do it. David Washington.
Goddamn NPCs, bro.
Yeah,
Like
so
stop
David
waiting for these
Washington,
red carpet ass niggas.
right, they approached David Washington to play T'Challa and take over the role. He was like, no, and I don't think y'all should recast. He's like, it's way too soon. It would be a lot of backlash, and you ain't gonna want that for this movie.
Like,
Just to be honest.
why would you
And I was
listen
like,
to them?
and they said, yeah, and everybody they asked who was black was like, nah, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that.
Goddamn bots, bro. I can't stand
Nah,
Hollywood,
not the
dog. I
bots.
swear, bro.
I
Goddamn
told you they
bots,
wouldn't.
bro.
Marvel was trying to ask people secretly, like, man, why don't you do this? Oh, we got two outlaws. Who's the real outlaw here? Outlaw screwing up. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, here we go. I just switched the phones.
Yeah, so they had all the black actors they was asking to see if they was gonna recast, and they said, no, we can't do that.
Why are
Let's just
you
go.
asking actors instead of asking people
Because
actually
they the
gonna
ones
go
gotta
see
play
the
it.
movie?
If the actors are saying no, they don't want to touch it because they already know what time it is. It's like, nah, I can't touch that.
So this is my problem because this was never a thing when I was growing up. Why? So anytime an actor passes away, you're just gonna kill off the character with the actor? Like
I
this is
think
what I'm saying.
No,
Like they didn't do that with
all
Christopher Reeve
depends on
Superman.
how it happens. It was they were getting ready to go into shoot. They had the script and everything. You couldn't do that with that character that quick. People were still hurt. People were still messed up by that. So it was impactful when they were filming it. Everybody was crying and everything else. It was a mess.
They made a lot
Pretty
of
sure
money.
the same thing happened with
Yeah,
Christopher
so
Reeves
they
back
was
in the
like,
day.
look, let's just get through this filming. The filming was rough because it was all the T'Challa, but that messed up by them putting basically a funeral for T'Challa in the beginning of the movie. You know, it messed up the script because that was never part of the script. They added that
You know what
to
they
it, and
coulda
now
did?
it throws the movie off because now you got two funerals because the mother was always going to die. The queen was always going to pass away in the second story.
That was trash too.
Yeah,
I was done. I checked out of the movie after that. That I really checked out. I was done. I
But
said,
she-
"Nah, throw this whole movie away."
Yeah, but I'm like, now you got two funerals in the movie now. And I was like, that's the only problem
Like, what
I
are y'all
really
doing?
had. I was like, y'all could have had him like put in a coma and he on ice, he's sick, and we don't know.
That's exactly what I said. I said, and this is why you need niggas who know ball. I'm not the biggest comic book nigga, but I do know some shit.
But the thing
Black
is, with
Panther was in a
Marvel,
coma, and his sister took over in the comics.
right?
So all he had to do when he wakes up out the coma is wake up as a new actor. That's it. There you go.
Yeah, they can do that, and they can bring him back. But what they're gonna end up doing anyway is rebooting the series anyway. That's what Marvel
with Secret
said.
Wars.
We're gonna reboot it all together, so it doesn't matter. There'll be another T'Challa.
You know what's stupid? They should just hold him full after Secret Wars. If you bring him in Secret Wars or Doomsday or whatever these movies, well, Secret Wars, he's gonna be T'Challa Jr., which is stupid. And then you're gonna reset the universe just for him to be the regular T'Challa anyway. It was like, what? No,
Yeah, when they done
just
with all of
don't bring
this,
him in Secret Wars at all, and then have him show up after.
right? Because Damian Ildris was not. He was gonna play T'Challa from another Earth, right? I mean, he was gonna play another Black Panther, like in their past, in the whole Doomsday. Like they were talking about him coming in Doomsday playing a character from a Black Panther, not this Black Panther, but a Black Panther, one of the people in the lineage that got passed down. He was one of those, like one of the first ones. So he was playing one of those characters. And they were going through the whole Doctor Doom. That was the character that he was reading for, not the actual Black Panther. Everybody thought he was reading for that one. But they were talking about him in Doomsday playing another Black Panther that's not T'Challa, that was way before T'Challa.
Disney, bro.
In that timeline. Everybody wanted him to be the Black Panther. I was like, but he's not. I was like, he's confirmed to this movie. He's not going to do this. And just like with Mahershala Ali, I'm glad he finally spoke out. That's why I did the video, told everybody everything that was going down. And when Marvel made the statements, like, we sorry. And he just got tired of it. And he's just like, look, if they wanted to make the movie, they got billions of dollars. I've been in this business 30 years, dog. If they got billions of dollars. If they want to make the movie, they wanted to make a Blade movie, we would have made a Blade movie. They didn't want to do it.
And this is the movie that saved Marvel from existing. So
yep. Exactly.
if it wasn't for Blade, Marvel wouldn't even be here right now. So.
Nope. And they was doing it at the time because they was riding the Black Panther wave. And it was, man, we got to get Black people putting the monies in the pockets. Let's get them out there. And I was like, yeah, all the movies with Black characters is making all the fucking
This is
money.
why I hate Hollywood with their fake liberal ideology. All that shit ain't real. Like,
nope.
Notice, like, and even white people, content creators, I've been seeing it like today. Like, it was like, yeah, there's like a normal trend I've been noticing. And you see Blade, you see Wonder Man, Black Panther, Captain America, Falcon.
Yeah.
I ain't watched Wonder Man, so but I've heard that got an Emmy or whatever.
Yeah, it's nominated for the Emmy. And
y'all confirmed the season 2, but then y'all scratched the season 2 like the other day.
Yep.
So now it just look like you're scratching off all the Black shows. I wonder why. Like,
they canceled Moon Girl. Yeah. They going back all white, baby.
Oh, what? Because you're... Oh, yeah, Monica Rambeau. I forgot about that one, too.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau, the full-time series, canceled.
Why? Because of that bum-ass Marvels movie?
That they forced her into that. Then they were like, we just going to blend her in with the X-Men. It's like, they don't have any clue of what the hell they're doing. That's the problem.
Y'all chose to go down this fake democratic liberal ideology path for like 7 years.
Yeah.
Now y'all want to like go. Now y'all trying to find a way to go back to 2008 to like 2019 again. Like,
yeah. Then they Outlaw gone. But they had what's the name on there too, because they talking about bringing Iron Man into Armor Wars and letting him lead the Armor Wars instead of War Machine. It's like, what?
Man, wasn't that supposed to come out like a year or two ago? That was supposed to come out after Secret Invasion.
Yep. Then
which
Captain
was also
America,
trash. That was one of the worst Disney Plus.
They bringing Steve Rogers back. I was like, that's always what they do. They use the Black folks to save their ass. Then they's like, all right, we rolling good. Now we can kick them back out. Put the white people back.
I can't wait for that one day they get like a real media person to call this shit out instead of like these weak ass, like zesty ass media niggas. Like,
Yeah,
They be asking them these weak ass questions that we don't care about.
Yeah, exactly. Because they program, they know if anybody asks anything real, they out of there. But I was like telling somebody the other day, I was like, what do you think is? I was like, did you see all the black Cam Newton and all them people getting fired from ESPN? And then you see the black people getting fired from Marvel. And I'm like, y'all blaming Marvel and all this shit. And I was like, y'all didn't think about it. I'm like, who owns ESPN and Marvel? It's Disney. These are Disney decisions. They canceling all the black folks out. And I'm like, Walt Disney himself was a racist. So I was like, this lets you know right now they keeping up with tradition. I'm like, this is the problem right now. We have no outlet for our own shit. We should have our own station. I'm like, Moon Girl was written by a black people. Black people made Moon Girl. Lawrence Fishburne financed Moon Girl, not Disney. He put all that together. Disney bought the idea.
You talking about the one that be with like the dinosaur?
Yeah, Moon Girl and all that. When they
Devil
did that
dinosaur,
for the kids, she was smart and all that. They canceled that series on them. And I was like, man, that
was for me though.
Yeah, that's for younger girls, like younger black girls, but she was smart. On the video game in Marvel Rivals, they introduced her in jail. I'm like, why would Moon Girl be introduced in jail? That's
Marvel
crazy.
Rivals have done questionable things.
Yep, everybody was complaining about that. They were talking about Cloak and Dagger. They was like, look how they did Cloak and Cloak and Daggers. He's like, yeah, they promoted Cloak and Daggers because it's a black person and a white person. But they like, look at Storm. She got no skins, but you gave all the skins to Cloak and Dagger. Man, they was going off about that. They was like, man, Marvel Rivals be doing characters dirty. They introduced Blade and Chains. Like, what are we doing? And I was like,
I don't know about that. I think I saw the intro to that. Like, he just showed up. He did the pose or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember none of that other stuff. Because I saw the trailers. Like, I don't play Marvel Rivals. I might one day. Like,
and I got it. I didn't know how to do it. I was just getting people killed. So I was like, let me get up out of here because people getting real pissed at me. That's all I hear on the headset.
Yeah, like Marvel Rivals
great.
is like
another one. We got another one in here.
Marvel Rivals is like peak Call of Duty days.
Yeah, I'm like, let me get
without
the right. I thought I was playing a game by myself.
Yelling on the
I can't
mic.
play with other people. I was like, I'm getting people killed. I'm trying to learn to play. They think I'm supposed to already be an expert level. I'm like, damn, I just turned the game on, man. I'm just trying to see what's happening.
I mean, they can tell. Like, if I look at my rankings, I think I could tell. You could tell if I'm novice.
Right. And I'm like, they looked at me, they knew, like, oh shit, here's another one. Oh man. But yeah, man, that was messed up what they did to Mahershala Ali, man. He had the same guy in there who wrote the script, man. He brought him in and they wrote the script, and there was so many scripts. It was crazy. So
that one script triggered me.
Yeah, Mia Goth was in it. She was playing Lilith. She was the powerful queen vampire. That she was the main villain, and she's hunting down Blade's daughter, Bloodline. So that was in the script, and Blade is trying to protect her, and this is in the 1920s. I was like, the 1920s. So I was like, Blade wasn't born in 1920, was he? I was like, okay, well. Who knows? So like, let's roll with the story. So
I recall Blade being born way later than that, like the 80s.
Yeah.
70s maybe.
Yeah, so it was staged in the 1920s, like the comics. So they was gonna make it old school 1920s. That was on the table. Then they decided to make it modern times. They said, well, we need to just make it modern times. That's gonna cost a lot. To make it 1920s, we got to find that location. That's going to be too expensive. Let's just make it modern day because there's a lot of people not happy about that. So the modern day one, it was completely crazy. They made it like Raid Revenge versus it's like Raid Revenge versus Raid Redemption meets some other kind of fucking crazy movie where they just coming out of nowhere. And he's got to just kill all these vampires. But it was like, once again, Mia Goth is chasing the daughter, and she needs to drink the daughter's blood. She's a daywalker too, bloodline. She's got a thing where she's a queen, whatever. She's got to get her blood for some kind of craziness. It's a whole thing with werewolves, and it's like these European werewolves. I mean, vampires, and they got all these different powers. And Lilith is the queen. And he's got to make a decision. Is he going to kill this girl that's pregnant with his baby and all this? I'm like, this shit is crazy. It's all over the place. So this script ain't right. So he brought in the writer. He brought in the director. He said, all right, let me bring the director in. They treated the director like they hit him with all kind of racist shit. And the emails and everything. Like, someone needs to crack the whip over there. Oh, we got another Wesley Snipes over here talking about Mahershala Ali. He's like, yeah, he kind of resembles Mahershala. So the director got tired of these little racist emails, and he just like, I quit. And he called them out for being racist and everything over there. And he was like, man, they being racist. I don't even want to deal with these people. So he's like, he just quit. And then the guy who was the original writer and director, Basim, who Mahershala works with, it was like, this is the guy, I like his vision for the script. Marvel wants to make Bloodline a lesbian. Turn her, the daughter.
Of course.
Yeah, so she's a lesbian, and Mia Goth, I guess, wants to get with her and sleep with her and drink her blood. And I was like, so they, was supposed to be lovers or some shit. I'm like, she's the queen, and this is the daughter. She's a young black girl. And you want to make the young black girl a lesbian, and what's Blade's role?
It ain't PDF unless it's hetero.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, what's Blade's role? It's supposed to be Blade. So Mahershala Ali is like, okay, look, I understand this is the plot, and you want me to have a daughter in the movie. I have no problem with that. And you want to make her a lesbian, that's fine as your character, your
Ain't
script.
fine with me.
But my problem is, what is Blade doing?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So that's his problem. He's like, I'm Blade. The title says Blade. I don't want to be Blade in someone else's movie. This seems like
I'm
another
trying
movie.
to cuckold my guy Blade.
And he was like,
going to piss off a lot of people.
Blade. He's like, you're reintroducing Blade after all these years to the fan base. The core fan base is not gonna. The last time they seen Blade, he was in a mashup movie with Dracula and 3 other people, and they were not happy with that. So his return, all these years later, it's a mashup movie with his daughter and a queen vampire and a love affair, and I'm the father that's trying to split it all up.
Listen, blood, Blade was supposed to come out in 2021. So this was like peak
2025. They kept pushing it back. It was 7 years of developmental hell. So he had enough after this Comic-Con, and they finally said, like, well, we regret that we couldn't get it done with Mahershala Ali, and we thought we could get Blade done. So he got tired of that shit. So now he got with the creator of that, and they basically got the Blade script. In this October, I think September 25th, it's gonna come out for a sneak limited release. It's called Your Mother, Your Mother, Your Mother. And this is the Blade script. And he's like, all the stuff I've done for Blade, all the fight scenes, the choreography that I've been training and practicing for all these years, you gonna see in this movie. So it ain't going to waste. So this is basically Blade. So you can, without the fangs and everything else, this is Blade. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be the Blade movie. Good. Because I was like, the way it looked like Blade. So I was like, this looks like Blade. It feels like Blade. I said, good. We gonna stick Marvel right where it hurts. But Basine wrote and directed it. I was like, yep, this is what Blade was supposed to be and would have been.
2021 is this movie supposed to come out? And this was peak Disney too, like where they would try
Yeah,
to
they just
push.
had Black
This
Panther
was like
was a big hit. So that's why they was like, man, we finna blow up. Black Panther was a big hit. We crushing. We finna bring out Blade now because that's another black movie. Black was in the house. Black Panther did $2 billion. Billion. They was stunned. That movie, they was hoping to do 700 million.
Coming back.
They were like, we hope Black Panther do 700 million or 600 million. At least it could break even so we could say, hey, we ain't racist. $2 billion. They were like, $2 billion. I'm like, dude, when I saw Grandma up there, somebody rolled Big Ma out, and Big Ma got on an oxygen tank and a wheelchair. And they was wheeling her in to watch Black Panther with a doggone African robe. I was like, oh yeah, this movie finna do a lot of numbers. So I'm like, they wheeling Grandma out the house. I was like, yeah, Big Ma out the house. Yeah, this movie finna.
This was when Marvel was on fire. Like when Black Panther came out, it was 2018. After Endgame in 2019, this is when they started to go into this whole agenda pushing Marvel era. It was like, hold on, dog. Like
they ruined them because they overwhelmed people too much. When they went to
we low key got it in Endgame too. It's just people overlooked that.
Yeah, they went to Disney Plus, and once you start putting series out on Disney Plus, it started exhausting the people. So about the time the movie come out, they was watching stuff on Disney Plus, and then you want them to go to the movies. You just got them trained to watch.
One of the biggest lies ever told is when they say you ain't gotta watch the Disney Plus shows. That was one of the biggest lies they ever told. It was like,
yep,
dog. So when they're going to go watch, like, I forgot like what movie came out at the time. It was like they're not gonna know who those people are.
Yeah, like when they watched in the Multiverse of Madness, like when that came out, the Doctor Strange one, they didn't know what was going on with Wanda. Why is she acting like that? I'm like, well, you didn't watch the Wanda series. That's what's going on here with Doomsday. A lot of people didn't watch. Like he's like, I watched a little bit of Loki. Why is Loki there in the trailer? Oh, Loki's with them. The TVA, what's that? They don't know what the TVA is. So there's a lot of people running right into Doomsday. They don't know half of the shit that's going on.
I couldn't believe some of the people that I saw trying to defend this, like with Doomsday. It was like, okay, Doomsday could be a good movie. We don't know yet. But we're not about to sit here and justify like they rushed the hell out of this shit. Well, they ain't rushing it. They hype. The hype comes from the trailer. Like, no, nigga. It should be the hype in the actual build-up from the movies, not no trailers, bro. Like, I was like, yo, stop shilling for Disney. Like, yo, like, it's okay. Like, I don't just like shit, just like shit. Y'all doing that shit with Resident Evil 2 is pissing me off. Like, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, that dude, man, like, I was just disgusted. Like, how in the hell do you mess that up?
Because they want to... See, I'm trying to avoid the word, because I don't like how they took our word and twisted it and shit. They tried to make Blade woke. That's pretty much what they tried to do. So...
Yeah, I mean, that's just not going to work. I was like, you're going to lose the whole Blade fan base, everything. I was like,
this is during the era of Disney with the wokening.
I got to ask you a question, Sino.
Okay.
Yeah, halfway. But anyway, Sino, I got to ask you a question, man. Do you believe this Stephen Curry situation with Boston, or this is just like something that they just stirring up just to get news out there?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He talking about Steph Curry and trade rumors of Boston Celtics.
It's not happening.
I believe that. Hell no.
I'm not gonna believe it till I see. Because for one reason, I don't like the fact that they trying to scapegoat Steph. It's like, nah. This
They
is
trying
on
to do
Steph.
that,
This
right?
is on Steph. Steph don't want to say nothing. He don't want to do nothing. He don't like. He just want to get rolled over. So I'm just looking at it like this is on you. I'm not like. How many times can I? We all know the front office trash. Mike Dunleavy is straight garbage. We know this. So it's like, but it's on. They said that they're planning for after you. That would have been made me go, I demand a trade. You don't want to say nothing. Like,
Yeah, and the
as
thing
soon as the front
is,
office said that, I'm out. I'm going.
right?
I'll be like, yeah,
Steph
trade me.
Curry's gonna
What are you
get his
talking about?
extension.
Like,
Now, if they end up trading Steph Curry, who they gonna trade Steph Curry
you
for?
know what the trade rumor said? It said Paul George, Sam Hauser, and 2 first-round picks for Steph Curry.
That don't even make sense. For
And I'm
Steph
pretty
Curry,
sure they're gonna throw Draymond in there for with it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Steph Curry and Draymond for that.
that's even worse. Now I'm like, that made it even more lopsided. I'm like, you ain't got enough for Steph Curry. I'm like, that ain't even enough for Steph. You gonna need about 6 picks for Steph.
Well, thank the Celtics for that with the whole Jaylen Brown trade. So
Right. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I actually prefer these trades. It helps out the NBA.
Oh,
We don't got to do stupid shit like what the Wolves did years ago. Like, when they making like it was the Wolves' fault that niggas had to trade like 80,000 picks for one player and shit.
that is nuts.
But now everything is start like how many trades we seen recently like where it's like it looks off balance like 2 first-round picks and a player for like a superstar. It's like I think the last crazy trade we seen was what the LaMelo trade. Because I think that was 7 picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like ain't nobody doing that type of trade again. And the Wolves did that out of desperation. So like, and I saw people. I don't blame nobody for thinking this. They thinking that Joel Embiid gonna get traded for AD. I don't blame nobody for thinking that though.
Yeah, that's the thing is that when you get somebody on a situation where they start making those type of changes, man, it's like I don't know, man. It's a mess. It's outlaw fault.
What?
I was like, this is all outlaw fault.
Outlaw fall for what?
I was like, all this is his bad luck. He the one brought all this. I was like, shoot, Steph, all this. He the one brought this conversation up. He the one he gonna call Steph Curry to get traded.
Oh no, that's been viral like all day today. Like,
I'm glad I've been off the internet.
that's been viral for at least a good like around like at least 5, 6 o'clock. Like,
Okay, good. I'm glad
so
I was detached.
this
We
is
was
on
talking
Steph
about
Curry. I'm not blaming nobody but Steph. Steph choose not to say nothing. Steph choose like if he signed that his distinction, pack him up. It's over. Because that means you're gonna sign for another 2 years, and you'll be 41 years old. You'll be like 40, 41 years old. It's like, come on. I don't want him in Boston though. I do not want him. Like that's one play. I'm like, no, anyway but there, bro. Now if you go to Charlotte, I'll be cool with that.
Charlotte. Oh hell no.
I only chose Charlotte for one reason. The obvious reason. So it's like he's from there. That's simple. Like, they have a team there. All they need is a point guard.
No, they ain't got a team no more. They traded their team.
Nah, their team is still there. It's just no LaMelo and Miles Bridges. That's it. But everybody else is there.
Yeah, that was the
Well,
team.
I do want Musa Diabate. I really don't want to trade Deuce right now, but I think that's what's going to happen. So,
Yeah, that's the thing. That they ain't finna make
that's
that move.
Lord.
Diabate is not going to the Knicks.
It's the Mavericks' fault. Mavericks want to do some whole shit. We signed Musa Cece, and then they're gonna match the shit. Like, cause I think they still mad about Brunson. It's like, all right, y'all still mad about that? Like, no, all right.
Yeah, I told you he wasn't going over there to the Knicks. The Knicks is done.
They still mad about that shit.
Man, dude, y'all
Like,
had
let it go. Y'all got a draft pick out of it.
y'all had a horrible free agency because y'all are so up against it. But y'all are trying to hold
We
on.
didn't have a bad free agency. Our free agency was solid. The only thing everybody else is running around with their heads cut off. The only issue we got is the third center.
Y'all trying to hold on to everybody like that's gonna get you to the top. Everybody has been calling about like all ball been losing his mind, going off on
All
Shaq.
ball is a panicker. I don't like. I ask all ball questions, but then he be like, "I don't feel like answering that." Like, nigga, what you talking? Then why are you doing the show? Nigga, even Fabian Fleet telling that shit too. It's like, nigga, you're on YouTube. What are you talking about? I don't feel like answering that. Nigga, no, answer that shit.
Man,
you gotta make a move. What move, nigga?
Right. He want to see something happen.
I just want to make a move. Like, okay,
right,
what move do you want?
But
what are you asking for?
He don't feel comfortable with where everything is right now.
He never feel comfortable. That nigga a panicker. I'm not the stereotypical Knicks fan. It's like, dog.
Right. He
don't like panic 24/7. It's like you panic too much for me. Like shit. Like calm down. Like niggas in the comments telling that shit all the time. Calm the fuck down, nigga. Relax. Like, there's no moves to be made. It's like, what are you talking about? The only move that needs to be made is a third center. Everybody else is trying to like reshape their whole entire franchise. We did that, by the way. You're welcome. Shit.
Y'all want to take
when
credit.
The Celtics won, nothing happened that summer. When the Thunder won, nothing happened that summer. But when we win, the whole fucking East Coast just changed. Like, dog, like, come on.
Yeah, because you were an anomaly. That was not supposed to ever happen. So they're gonna make sure that never happens again. I mean,
Philly going through the same obscurity. Philly hasn't been there since '83.
Shaq said the truth. Y'all was lucky.
Shaq just contradicted himself today. when a nigga walked up to him and asked him the question, he was like, "See, I hate people like you because you don't listen." He was like, "Well, luck means that, and then for any team, like, what if Jaylen Brown didn't do this? Oh, just say." I'm like, nigga, what if you didn't hit 27 free throws against the Kings, nigga? What are you talking about? It's like, what if the Lakers never got 27 free throws? What are you talking about, bro? It's like, dog, you only saying the shit that niggas said on the internet. Everybody said all these talking points on social media. You saw that, now you're just repeating what you saw. Like, come on. Cause you didn't say none of that on that podcast the other day, like yesterday. You say nothing. That nigga that was sitting right next to you had to school your stupid ass. Like no. He was like, "What are you talking about? Ain't nobody worried about no Philly, bro." Like, these niggas I already know what's about to happen. Even some Philly fans know what's about to happen. They're about to trade Joel Embiid for AD. And I don't blame nobody for thinking that way. I don't blame nobody.
No, they're not doing that. If you trade Joel,
I don't think it's like, because in my head I'm like,
that's the season. Then
in my head I'm like, why would you trade a hurt player for another hurt player?
Right, it's not.
But then a nigga replied to me. He was like, Because LeBron won with AD before and he trusts AD and shit.
Man,
And then
that's
LeBron the other day said something about he's concerned about Joel Embiid's
AD gonna
health.
go down hurt, and man, they'll choke LeBron in Philly, man. They try to take
Oh, I
his.
know that's about to happen. He think that Philly is like these other cities he's been in. It's like, no, Philly, Boston, and New York do not fuck around, dog. Like, now, is Philly a basketball city? No. They're very fickle. These niggas are football niggas. Like, they're very fickle with basketball. Like, I was like, where the hell was y'all at before? Now all y'all niggas come out the woodwork? When LeBron showed up, now y'all come out the woodwork? Oh, with none of y'all, I haven't seen Gilly the Kid in a goddamn Philly 76ers arena.
No, he's Eagles, and that's it.
Yeah, I see that nigga with that stupid ass, big ass hat in the Eagles arena, in the Eagles stadium. Like, what nah, come on, stop it. Goddamn, like, come on, like now y'all front run, and then you got the. That's another reason why I'm glad he ain't come over to New York and shit. The goddamn bronzexuals. I don't need them niggas over here. See, we're different. We are not the Lakers. We will whoop y'all ass over here. So it's like we will physically put hands on you. So it's like, no. Like you turn around and talk about, well, we need to trade Josh Hart. I will fuck you up.
Josh Hart should have been traded. That's y'all problem. Holding on to him.
I will literally like pick you up by the goddamn neck, nigga. It's like,
holding on to Josh Hart. I mean, what the hell we holding on to him for? Who the fuck is Josh Hart? Who we holding on to him?
We keep Josh Hart. Josh Hart stay over here. Every time I look at a nigga who got an issue with Josh Hart, I'll be like, nigga, you ain't no real fan over here.
Josh Hart.
I know because I know what Josh Hart brings to the team.
Yeah, he should have ducked the ball.
I know what Josh Hart brings to the team. Yeah, he effed up, but whatever, it don't matter. OG made up for that.
Yep, and then after this season, it's all over.
You want it to be over. That's all that is. It's over for y'all, though. I know that.
They say that every year.
Y'all about to be like the 9th, 10th seed, bro. Fighting it out with the Bulls
y'all
and
going
the Hawks.
To the play-in, huh?
Y'all be fighting it out with the Bulls and the Hawks for the 10th spot. Matter of fact, I think I put down my list of my predictions of 1 through 10. I think I put it down. Yeah, here it go right here. Knicks number 1, Sixers 2. On paper, Sixers 2.
Mm.
On paper, I gotta like emphasize that. Cavs 3. Raptors 4, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Raptors. Like all that. Yeah, I don't know, bro. But Magic 5. Heat 6. Pacers 7. Wizards 8. Celtics 9, and then Bulls, Pistons, and the Hawks fighting it out for the 10th spot. That's it, bro. That's why.
That list is nuts. From the very first statement, Nick said 1.
Yeah,
that right there just tells you delusional. The New York Knicks has not been a number 1 seed in like forever. I'm like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, when the Knicks number 1 seed, wasn't we going back to 94? Like, Jesus Christ. Knicks at number 1. That is, that don't sound right. So the Knicks team is good.
Even if we're not at number 1, it don't make no difference anyway.
No,
we coast through the season. We coast through the season. Then
y'all will be in 5th or 6th, probably battling the 6th or 7th spot. To see if y'all gonna stay in this.
I mean, you could be delusional and think that, but either way, just for out of pure happiness for your sake, just say if it did happen, it don't make no difference anyway, because we be coasting through the season anyway. It's like we just fucking cruise control through the season, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
We'll just be a 6-seed finals team. The end. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, it don't
Finals.
matter what seed we got.
Okay.
I just got us at one for chemistry. Philly got too many cooks in the kitchen, but they about to learn that the hard way. I'm only putting them at 2 just for the parity. Like, I'm only putting them at 2 for because just what they are on paper. There's other people that don't even got Philly that high. Some people got Celtics over them. I'm just trying to figure out what it's like. How the Celtics at number 2 for a lot of y'all? I don't understand.
Well, the thing about the Celtics is because it's Boston. I don't have them at number 2, but I know they're going to be ahead of the New York Knicks. They're a better team than the Knicks.
Not even.
So, even with the loss of Jaylen Brown, they got Paul George.
Packed these niggas up 2 years ago,
That's
and they got
enough
packed up
to
by
beat the
Philly
Knicks.
this year. It's like, come on.
Right, it's enough to beat the Knicks. So I got y'all
Not
in
even.
all fight with,
And
like,
they don't even know how to
the-
use Mitch either. That's what's gonna make it even more funny. Like,
Yeah, now it's like
I already know
it's
how
a target on
Boston
y'all.
fans is already going back and forth him now. The season ain't even start yet. It's like, no, we had more patience with Mitch. I personally didn't, but the majority of the base did. But Mitch chose his fate doing that shit, so that's on him. So,
Mm-hmm.
and Tatum, he got something to prove with the whole, like, Brown took them to the second seed by himself. So if Tatum don't do the same thing, there's gonna be some conversations being had. So.
Yeah. So did you go see Spider-Man yet?
Not yet. What I'm mad about, I ain't got no Screen X around me. I want to see it in Screen X.
Well, like I said, people, that ending is gone. And I'm starting to see it now. People are like, wait a minute. I was like, yep. They changed the whole goddamn movie. And I was like, yep. That whole ending, everything. The mid-credit scene, I mean, no mid-credit scene, they took that out and they put the whole they put just a cheesy ending for the last, like, end credit scene, man. It was like, what? We didn't get shit. It's like, yep. But yeah, when they see that, people are gonna be pissed. But the way they changed the script, I was like, yeah, they changed that script up and they started taking ideas out, switching things up, and that was definitely.
I've been avoiding spoilers like the plague. It's like,
Yeah,
they ain't giving people a chance to, like, y'all always do this with Spider-Man. Why do y'all, like, not give nobody, like, a weekend to, like, it's always they did this with Far From Home. Well, No Way
yeah,
Home.
because Spider-Man is huge, man. So they know they got to get.
You
on
got
the
one day. You got 24 hours. It's like, hold on, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I was like, well, shit, they going out early because the press was. The thing is, they lift the embargo like on Monday night, like at midnight Tuesday. They lift the embargo. I'm like,
they
I
got
saw
mad
it
at that
Monday.
one dude.
They
got
were
mad
so
at that.
confident with this movie. It was like Monday. It was the streaming for the setup, like the setup screening.
They got mad at that one dude at the red carpet. That was funny.
Yeah, the dude, because he told the.
Yeah, I like Jean Grey, like the girl who interviewed, like.
Yeah, she knew
I was
he
like, you
was
should ask
going.
that stupid ass question then. Like,
Right, you asked the dumbass question, like, who was the character you liked the most, and
this is
like,
on Disney, inviting people that who we don't know. Like, who's
I'm
this
like,
guy?
who didn't know that was Jean Grey?
I looked at it like in two different ways. I said, first of all, this is on Disney for bringing up random mofos we don't know who the hell they are that be reviewing this stuff, expecting that we gonna, like, listen to them anyway. That's one. And then two, everybody knew that Jean Grey was in this movie.
Exactly. It's like,
Everybody
who
knew
else
Sadie
has
Sink was
this
playing
power?
Jean Grey. Everybody knew this.
Right. We knew Sadie Sink is in the movie. Who else was she gonna goddamn play with this power that you're showing? I was like, so with this power that you're showing, it's not. It can only be Jean Grey, unless it's a male that's doing this. And I was like, the dude with the white suit with the white tie, I forgot his name. He the only other person that could jump into people's bodies like that. But he could only do it once. Like if he jumped in you once, he couldn't do it again. Forgot it was Mr. Negative or something. I think that's his name was in the
Oh,
comic.
the dude that's like black and white,
Yeah, he like black and
white
white with
skin.
the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was the only one. And I'm like, they not finna just introduce him like that. Just some random character. But Sony they was in a dogfight with Marvel with what they wanted to do with Spider-Man. So that was the big fight with Brand New Day. This was supposed to have, because what's his name bombed the last Venom movie, they was finna use Noel for this movie. And Spider-Man and Venom was gonna team up to fight Noel. So I was like, this is not gonna go. Marvel was like,
No is an Avengers level threat. Not even that. He is a cosmic level. Like, listen.
yeah,
No, you need every franchise in Marvel to fight him.
right. You cannot have
He is
Venom
way crazier than
Spider-Man.
Thanos. Like this dude is like crazier than Thanos.
And I'm like, dude, do you know how powerful Noel is? Noel is the whole
He's stronger
universe.
than Thanos with the gauntlet. Come on, dog.
So I'm like, dude, did you see? I'm like, did you see the monsters they created? That was the best part of that Venom. Was those monsters he sent to go kill the
Yeah, the
symbiote?
symbiotic dragons. It's like
Yeah. And like them things was dangerous. Them things could come back to Earth life. You could separate them, they form back together, and they could just shred the damn symbiotes. They grab
this
them,
is
chew
why
them.
Noel should not. They need to leave Noel alone.
I
Like
was like, that was the coolest shit
reset the
Sony ever
universe
did.
first, then we can do Noel. Reset the Universal Secret Wars, then do Noel.
I
It don't
said,
make sense for Noel to be in the Sony's verse either. Like Noel should have been in the MCU.
yeah. So no, this would have been his chance to break out. And Noel been fighting Spider-Man and Venom. And I was like, and then they was gonna have the Madam Web, Spider-Man, and all them get involved. I'm like,
Oh God, trash.
yeah, they was gonna clean their whole timeline. Because they was hoping, yeah, we put them together. This is gonna bridge all of it together. And that storyline with that little bit of container that they got, that that little bit of venom that they had in that tube that went to the cockroach that was gonna attach to Spider-Man, and now they got Spider-Man and Venom teamed up. And I'm like, this is stupid. And Marvel got in there and Tom Holland said, no, I won't return as Spider-Man to play this. And that was it. When Tom Holland got with Marvel and said, we need your support in stopping Sony from doing this, they knew they couldn't lose Tom Holland. They just could not start this with a new Spider-Man. So
Sony need to stick to the animated stuff because they live action stuff ain't it. Like,
yeah, that was just
unless they're doing Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4, then I'm all for that.
yeah, because the guy who played Noah, Andy Serkis, who did the voice, was like, man, they had me for like 2-3 movies. Like they wanted to do the Spider-Man movie, and it was going to be a big role in there with this movie that they got coming up. So I can't wait. I gotta let you watch Spider-Man first before we can have this discussion. Because this part it's not in the movie, but I want you to see the movie first. Then you'll understand
I
why.
meant to, because I tried to watch it this week. I was like, I ain't got time to watch it this week. I'm gonna probably watch it Monday or Tuesday. So probably Monday. I'm annoyed I can't watch it in IMAX at least because goddamn Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey got their ass locked out, and it's the same thing. I was like, dude, you better look. Tom Cruise went through this. He lost all that money with that. Mission Impossible movie. The
But
first,
that's not even the format I want to watch Spider-Man on Brand New Day in. They specifically, they the first movie ever to shoot specifically for Screen X.
yeah, that's all you
And
got to
ain't no
go with.
Screen X in here. There ain't no Screen X
Yeah,
around me. Like I gotta go. Shit. I think it's
yeah,
like the only Screen X I know about is in New York. I know there's other Screen X's around here. I need to check Atlanta or something. Like, no.
yeah. This director was the best director for Spider-Man out of all of them. I'm glad that dude quit. We got tired of Marvel and everything else, and he did a good job with the three, but he does not know how to do Spider-Man swinging. And this director did. This is the perfect director for it. He did.
Yeah, that's exact. And I said this for years. I said Screen X would be the perfect movie for Spider Man because it could swing. Because if you're in a Screen X theater,
Yeah.
like
This is
he's
the
swinging
best.
across like the walls and like
Yeah.
like you see everything on the left
This
and
is
right
the
of you. And all that.
best swinging Spider-Man movie ever. And I said, this is the best. Now, this is Spider-Man. And I was like,
Because the
that's
swinging
Spider-Man.
in the previous three movies is like you got the camera like way too close up on him. It's like, dog,
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly. They didn't know how to do it. That guy didn't know how to do it at all. This guy who did, because he directed Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, knew exactly what to do. He know how to film action scenes, and he, yeah, he did this. All the scenes with action, he know how to film it. So
this the dude that did Shang-Chi.
yeah, it's the same director who did Shang-Chi. So they brought him in to do this.
Yeah, Shang-Chi's fight scenes was good.
Yeah,
Well, the first half.
yeah. So this was like on that level as far as all the fight scenes and the Spider-Man, all his movements, everything, swinging. I was like, he understands how to make it work. But all the other stuff was, I said, this is going to take a lot of people in the different directions. I'm curious. When this movie ends, you're going to have a lot of different reactions. I was like,
I know the
dang.
one common denominator I've been hearing about, but I've been hearing this about before the movie even came out. Once again, Hulk looks weak again.
No,
Like,
he did not.
I
I was
heard
like,
that Hulk looks like. Why does he always lose? Like, okay, it's like, well,
Hulk
it's
did
been going on
not
for a while.
lose. I was like, what are they talking about? Hulk did not lose at all. Hulk did not lose. I don't know what they talking about.
I don't know about like what happened in the movie. I'm just like, I
Yeah,
guess they
yeah.
was just.
Hulk did not lose. I was like, this. I haven't seen the Hulk like this. Like he was really Hulk since
2008.
probably the first Avengers. Like as far as him being real Hulk, like he was back Hulk, and I was like, yeah, he's back Hulk and doing Hulk stuff. Like he
But
was,
even in those movies, he was looking kind of. 2012, he was straight.
yeah,
Ragnarok, he was all right. Infinity was when shit got like, all right, bro.
yeah. When he went to after he got whooped by Thanos, and
Like
then
I knew Thanos was gonna do him dirty, but it's like, can we get? We never got the rematch. I thought that
never
was
got
like
the
one of those.
rematch, and it
That
was
shit was
written,
horrible.
They written it in the script for Hulk and to get that rematch, him and Thanos, and he laid Thanos out. Like Hulk just dominated, and the Hulk was actually stronger than him. Like he actually got madder and strong. He was like withholding himself at that point.
I
Like
think that would have been bad writing too, to a degree. Like he could get the rematch, but it should have came to a standstill. because Thanos in the comics was always stated that he could beat the Hulk, but he's just a nuisance because he gets more angry and he's like, nah, I gotta like shut him down like early, like before you even get to that point.
Yeah. The thing is,
He said that in that not the Infinity
yeah.
War comic. He said that like in the other Infinity, the one where he's like trying to kill his son Thane or whatever.
Yeah.
That's another person that hasn't showed up in this MCU yet either. I'm surprised he hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah, and then we saw Hulk's son when they haven't even explained anything from Planet Hulk.
Oh my god, that pack that She-Hulk shit up.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope Dr. Doom
that
break
shit don't
her
exist
neck
to me.
as soon as it starts. It'd be like She-Hulk is fighting Dr. Doom. Oh, he broke her neck.
I'm still mad at T to this day because T told all this shit and he never finished the series.
Oh my goodness.
T gonna cape for the series and then finish the series. It's like, dog, you the one who's caping for this shit. Like,
yep. He was like, Scar. Yeah, Scar. He's like, this is my son, Scar. Like, he been knowing this dude for years. Oh, this is my son, Scar. You know.
like once it got to the wedding episode, I was like, dog.
Yeah,
That
Hulk
wedding
had a
episode
whole
was brutal. Like,
I was just like, dude, they mixing storylines up. They don't even know. I'm like, you ain't even had a Planet Hulk yet. Hulk's wife got killed. He came back and just started killing people on Earth. I was like, this is all messed up. Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
yeah, there was supposed to be an Avengers type movie for that.
Yeah. And they don't have the rights to make a Hulk movie. They can't, by contract.
I thought Marvel got the rights from Universal for Hulk.
Well, if they did, I don't know what they did with it because I know they couldn't make a Hulk movie.
No, it was like 2-3 years ago. Didn't they get the rights from Universal? Because Universal ain't do nothing with the Hulk.
No, they didn't do nothing with him, but they had permission to use the Hulk, but they didn't have permission to make a movie.
No, I'm saying because remember, like since they didn't use the property,
like
they relinquished the rights to Disney.
If that's the case, then
didn't they get the Hulk like 3 years, like 2024 or something like that? Like,
if that's the case, then they can do Planet Hulk then. But I think they finna just blend that all in when they do Secret Wars. And to the end of this.
Yeah. Somebody did a video like not too long ago, like a week or two ago. He said things that need to change in this reset after Secret Wars.
Oh yeah, everything is gonna pretty much be reset.
X-Men,
all the
same
X-Men,
universe.
Yeah, they're out of here.
Everything needs to be same universe, no multiverse jumping. No, X-Men, part of the MCU now. That's it.
Yeah, they're gonna be part of the MCU. That's kind of why Jean Grey is here. Like Sadie Sink is going to be Jean Grey in this new X-Men universe. Like the one from Doomsday, that's gonna be out the door. Doomsday, like this the last time you finna see those old Professor X and Magneto. This is their last role.
There is a rumor who's going to play Professor X, and I don't know how to feel about that. they said Bill Skarsgård. I said, what? No, I don't know about that one.
Pennywise, he's gonna play it.
I said, why would no? You know he should. No, I got the perfect actor for him. Because somebody said it earlier today. Not Legion. Is that his name? Legion? That's who Bill Skarsgård should be.
He should play Legion, but
he fits that role. Like I don't see him as Professor X, but I definitely see him as Legion.
If they do Legion, that should be its own story. Like the series was good, and they canceled.
I forgot about that series on FX. I forgot about that.
I was like, they did the Legion series. That was good. Then they ended up canceling it out the blue.
Then you have Nah, there was an elite pool that I saw today. I said the chick they're gonna cast as Emma Frost. It's the chick from Ready or Not. I said, oh no, that's a pretty good pool. Like, she looked just like her.
Yeah, January Jones did a good job of playing Emma Frost last time. And
It was her because I didn't realize the chick who was in Ready or Not was also the babysitter. You remember that movie on Netflix, The Babysitter?
yeah,
I didn't know that was the same person. It took me a while to realize. I was like, oh shit, that's the same person. I didn't realize that.
yeah.
Yeah, she looked just like Emma Frost. I was saying it was either her or Margot Robbie. It was either just pick one of either her or Margot Robbie. Like,
Yeah, Margot Robbie to me has played. She didn't went through her superhero phase. It's time for somebody else. I'm like,
wait, what superhero she played?
she was, Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was Harley Quinn forever in like 4, 5 movies. I'm like, damn, she did have her own movie.
This was the great. I don't think I ever seen that movie either.
Oh, don't.
I don't think I ever seen Harley Quinn. I completely forgot. I meant to go watch that. Like,
no, don't do that to yourself. Just walk away.
no, that wasn't Harley Quinn. That was
Yes, Birds of Prey.
Wasn't that Cruella DeVille?
No, that was Harley Quinn's Birds of Prey. Do not.
Oh yeah, that bum ass movie. I forgot that shit existed.
Yeah, with
that
Ian
movie was
McGregor.
trash.
Yeah.
That movie was trash. I went to the theater to see it. I couldn't believe it. I was disgusted with myself for seeing that shit. They had my guy Simon Stagg be a EDM DJ, bro. I said, yo, who is this? Like,
yeah, it was bad.
Black Mask is gay? What are we doing? And Simon Stagg and Black Metal? Nah, y'all was wilding for that.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all was wilding for that.
Really woke. And I'm like, who asked for this? And they say, oh, well, it was part of her contract. She had to get a standalone movie. It was all for her.
I don't know what movie was worse. This or Madam Web.
Oh, this one was definitely worse than Madam Web.
Madam Web was like, at least I was somewhat invested with Harley Quinn. No. Madam Web and whoever was in that movie, I did not care about nobody. Like, dog.
Man, I was like, Madam Web, as messed up as it was at least on point. Like with the storyline. Like this, they didn't have characters that was doing other things they shouldn't. They didn't have all this extra woke shit. It was really up to, I was like, hey, this is kind of going in the way it needs.
Madam Web did the same thing though.
What they do?
Remember when the villain got taken out and like the Pepsi logo fell on him and the giant P of the Pepsi fell on him?
Yeah.
Because the P represents for JJ.
Oh
my God. The power of the P. Like, get out of here, dog. That shit was trash.
Yeah, I liked Kraven the Hunter. I didn't have a problem with that.
Nah, that shit was trash too. Y'all did my guy dirty. I like Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, I didn't think they did.
I like Kraven the Hunter, the character, not the movie. The movie was trash.
I didn't think the movie was trash.
That shit was dirt. And what is this new canon that y'all got with him being brothers with Chameleon? Like, when is this? Like, I'm just like, this shit came out of nowhere. Like, this was never a thing. They were never related before. Then the new canon, they're related now. Because the video game did that too. It was like, why are they brothers now? Spider-Man 2018, Spider-Man 2 or whatever on PS5 was like, they're brothers now?
Yeah, that was weird.
I guess. I just wait, whatever. It is what it is with that. Like, nah. Oh yeah, and the other rumors, Adam Driver is Magneto or Mr. Sinister.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be coming over to the Marvel universe. They've been trying to find a character for him. Like what's
Him
his
as
name?
Magneto, I don't know. I was like, maybe, I guess. Dye his hair white, I guess.
Yeah, what's his name? Wanted to Ryan Gosling. They've been trying to get him for the longest, and he said the character he wanted to play was Ghost Rider. And that was
Because everybody fan casted him as Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he been wanting to play it, and he was
Finally,
like,
Marvel got something right. Finally, y'all got something right.
"Yeah, now they can't screw it up because they got Sean Levy in it." And I'm like, I don't.
Oh no, they can still mess it up.
Yeah, I don't like when Sean Levy directed it. That's the problem I got with it.
Yeah,
but Ryan Gosling,
everybody got a problem with that.
right? But I'm like, Ryan Gosling ain't gonna. I mean, he's gonna speak up. He ain't gonna let him screw this up.
What movie did he do before? I forget.
He did he was like he worked on Deadpool. Sean Levy did he worked with Ryan Reynolds on a lot of stuff. But he did I think Free Guy with him, but he's normally comedy. Like I like the guy.
Yeah,
but
Ghost Rider
movies
and
he can't
comedy,
do.
bro. Like,
Right. Yeah, he's normally for the comedy. And once I see him coming in, he did Iron Man 3. And
oh my god.
yeah. I remember he did Iron Man 3, and I was like, man, this is too much comedy. I know Sean Levy likes putting all this comedy in there. Like, he did The Good Guys, and that's like one of my, the nice guys. And I was like, with Ryan Gosling in that. So I was like, yep. I knew it. That was a good comedy with Russell Crowe, detective. Like, I was cool with that. But Iron Man 3, yeah, that went a whole nother direction.
It's one thing, and y'all, Disney better not fumble this. It's one thing with that Ghost Rider movie that must be mandatory. It got to be rated R.
That's what people were saying too. Can't be PG-13. But
I want to hear this whole thing. Oh, those the kids, nigga. The kids watch rated R movies too. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, I'm like, this Spider-Man movie ain't for kids, really. And that's why I'm like, this Spider-Man
I've been watching
movie
rated
ain't
R
for
movies
kids.
since I was like 9. Like, what y'all talking about? Like, y'all think about little Timmy too much. That's y'all problem. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm like, this Spider-Man movie is not for kids. This is an adult version Spider-Man. Nothing about this is for kids. Your kid is going to be bored watching this Spider-Man movie.
Like, do they not realize, like, kids today, like, watch, like, worse shit on social media, bro? Like,
24/7.
Like, they should be, like, actually detached. Like, mentally detached from shit. Like, y'all worried about the little Timmy, the little fragile soccer mom kid and shit. That's what y'all worried about. It's like, no, ain't nobody think about them. F them. Shit. Nobody think about them. Make Ghost Rider rated R. That's
Well,
that
they
simple.
should. They was like, Deadpool was rated R. I was like, yeah, because Deadpool was gonna make money, and they knew that.
They had to. Ryan Reynolds had to threaten to leave for them to make it rated R. Like,
yeah. And that's
and,
what it was like. Disney
that
don't
was
do
clearly
rated
the right
R.
decision. Like,
Right, because Disney was like, well, we can't make it rated R. Well, you're gonna have to do it this way, or he's gonna walk. And sure enough,
Disney moral, like Disney be having so much fake morals.
I know, it's just crazy. They was like, well, our sponsors, you like, what are you talking about? Every sponsor in the world gonna get behind this movie. It's because it's gonna make money.
We're in the days where rated R movies are making $1 billion. You just seen it with it. It made $1 billion. The first horror movie to make $1 billion. Like,
yeah.
We are like past those days of like rated R movies don't make $1 billion.
Right. I'm like, look at you about to get $1 billion almost from Obsession. Obsession is made over $500 million. Back when dude, this has been the biggest year for movies in like ever. They did $10 billion so far in ticket sales already from movie. I'm like, dude, you got a movie that's gonna do $2 billion and the Odyssey, and right behind it is Spider-Man coming out. That's gonna do like $1 billion easy. They finna do $1 billion in about 2 weeks. Spider-Man is booked. I was like, and it ain't even in IMAX. It's in IMAX Dolby. If you go to the Dolby movie theater, and I'm like, Odyssey is still crushing. And 2 weeks in,
I haven't watched Odyssey yet. I'm gonna go see Odyssey too.
I said, man, that's 3 hours. I was like, that's 3.5 hours for the Odyssey. You ain't getting out of the movie theater forever. I was like, Spider-Man is 2.5 hours. But I'm like, it got some dead spots that they can cut all this out. But I was like, man, these dead spots. I was like, I understand. These people is 2 type of movies. It's like, do you want to see action-driven Spider-Man, or do you want melodrama Spider-Man? If you want, which Spider-Man do you want to see? And some people that love this Spider-Man, they like, this is what I'm talking about.
I've been asking for a Spider-Man to be on his own for a while.
Yeah,
like he could have people to team up with, but I want him to not get carried by Iron Man. Like
exactly, and this is your movie. Cause I'm like, if you want that, this is your movie.
Like I was cool with it at first.
You
I was like,
really
shit, we doing Ultimate Spider-Man,
Tony
cool.
Stark.
But then after a while, I'm like, wait a minute,
Mr. Stark. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that second movie was abysmal.
Yeah.
I was like, dog, if he Mr. Stark one more time, bro, like,
right. I miss Mr. Stark.
I'm tired of being Spider-Man. I want to be with Mary Jane. I was like, dog, who wrote this, bro? Like, Far From Home has so many like what carried that movie for me was Mysterio. Like,
yeah, Mysterio was. Jake Gyllenhaal carried that role. Because other than that plot was so stupid. But they were just trying to follow up after Endgame. It was like the first movie after Endgame. So they was like, all right, now we got to see which way we gonna go.
Wait, was it the first movie after Endgame?
Yeah.
I thought it was no. Far From Home came out
right after
2020, right? 2019, right?
2020 was the other one. I'm talking about the second one is Far From Home. Yeah.
Second one, no, Far From Home. Okay, wait a minute, hold on.
Okay.
2016.
Far From Home is the second.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. 2017 was the first one. Then 2019 was the second one.
Yeah, it's the first movie after.
Remember, Infinity War came out. Ant-Man and the Wasp came out. I think Spider-Man came out, and didn't Spider-Man come out? Then Captain Marvel. Then no. It was Ant-Man and the Wasp, Spider-Man, Far From Home, then Endgame, like later on. Like
after Endgame, Far From Home came out. That was the first Marvel movie. After
okay, yeah, right. I think that came out 2020. No, it came out 2019. It came out like 2 months after Endgame.
Endgame was in 2017, I believe.
No, Endgame was 2019. Then
oh hell no.
No, it was 2019.
No way.
2017 was Homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember, Endgame was 2019 in April. Then July of 2019 was Spider-Man. Remember
I was not living here then, so let me see.
Yeah, Endgame was 2019 of April. Then July of 2019 was Spider-Man Far From Home.
That was in
2021 was Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, 2019. Okay, Far From Home.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man came out in July.
Was in the same year.
Yeah, in July. Every Spider-Man movie came out in July. So then Far From Home came out in 2021. I remember that
Yeah.
because I got
So yeah,
COVID
they
like the
came.
next day.
It came out right back to back. Spider-Man came out back to back. Yep. Because in May they came out with the Endgame.
It was like April, May, or something like that.
Yep. In July. Yep. July came Far From Home.
And then Far From Home came out like December of December of 2021. I remember that because I got COVID that week. Like, and I'm glad I didn't go to the theaters to watch Matrix 4. I was so glad I didn't do that. Like, I was so mad and I was sick as hell from COVID. And then I was like, dog, I can't even get that mad because I'm sick.
So yeah,
Like,
No Way
dog,
Home
that Matrix
came
4
out,
pissed me off, dog.
and that came out in December. Yep, after the pandemic, it was supposed to come out that summer, but because of the pandemic, they moved it to December. And
Then, like a few months later, they did the extended version, which was kind of a waste of my time because I went to go see that.
Yep.
It added like the extra interviews of like
Yeah.
how they felt about Spider-Man at the school.
Yeah.
And then that whole Captain America stuff. It was like, okay.
It was a way to bump it up because it was crushing at the box office. So
I was like, okay, I guess. Oh yeah, but what else? Oh yeah, that's what I was saying before. Things that need to happen in the reset. Once they bring the X-Men over, they better make Wanda and Quicksilver better come back from the dead. That's one. That's one. Quicksilver come back from the dead. I prefer you choose the one from Fox, not the one from Ultron. Unless you get a whole new actor altogether. Unless you want to get another new Quicksilver, cool. But I prefer the Quicksilver from the Fox stuff than the Quicksilver that we got in Age of Ultron. I prefer like the one from Fox. The one they had on WandaVision.
Right.
So, then I want their parents to be Magneto. Not no random niggas y'all had on WandaVision when you did the flashback. I was like, what is this? Where's Magneto? Like,
yeah, and Fox, the Fox version, Magneto was his father.
yeah, it was confusing. Because it was like,
yeah, he
you
didn't
bring
want
back
to
the
tell
Fox actor when your brother was the one from Age of Ultron. It was like, well, whatever. I just said whatever. That was just shock value. So cool. But then when you do the flashback in WandaVision, where her parents was like some random people from Germany, it was like, what is this? Like, it's like her actual parent. I said these better be her step parents. So fix that immediately, and bring in Polaris too, their other sister.
Oh man, Polaris. Man, you done brought back some memories.
And she been cooking in the X-Men 97 cartoon recently, so yeah.
Yeah, everybody been liking that cartoon series. They was like, they need to just keep this going.
I'm worried about that series too. Because once it gets to season 3, that's gonna be the real test.
They were saying this might be the last season. They might end it X-Men. They was like, why? Don't even make sense. When you have something that's working, y'all keep killing it.
No, well, they said the plan was 7 years or 7 seasons or something like that. They said. I was like, one, the guy who did the first 2 seasons ain't there no more. Y'all fired him, remember? So, and I don't trust Disney to keep the quality up. I don't trust y'all. The dude that was working on X-Men 97 knew his shit.
Yeah.
But since y'all want to like fire him based off of like the OnlyFans stuff and all that. I was like, man, I don't care about none of that. Listen,
Right. None of that got shit to do with it. Now they like it's finna go to hell.
it's the same dude that worked on The Witcher with Henry
Yep.
Cavill.
Yep.
And Henry Cavill was rolling with him. Y'all ruined that show. Y'all
Yep.
ruined that. Netflix ruined that.
Yeah, they did.
Like Henry Cavill know his shit. Like Henry Cavill low key a nerd. It's like
Yep.
I don't understand what y'all better bring back that whatever his name.
Well, now they said
Whatever
what's
his
his name though? DC, the Paramount deal didn't go through or something. Somebody said.
I don't know why people are like so hell bent on this Paramount shit. Like
It was
I
like
just
Netflix
don't. I
finna
don't
get
want Netflix to have DC.
it.
I don't want Netflix to have WB. Like,
I'm like, man, if they do that, they're gonna hand it over to The Rock and TKO, and I'm like, I don't want that at
I
all.
do
But I
not.
was like,
Like
I would love to see.
y'all so focused on who's behind Paramount because he friends with Trump and I don't care about none of that. At least Paramount is a goddamn film production. Like they care about the theater. Netflix do not care about the theater.
Nope.
Netflix just wants WB to get the distribution rights to the old shit.
Yep. And then The Rock can make his movie. Rock want to do Black Adam versus Superman, and let's make that the movie.
Man, listen.
And
The Rock, you play Black Adam. Do your homework. Black Adam ain't no main character.
he is for The Rock.
He is a
gonna bring
Shazam villain. That's it.
Yep, and Henry Cavill will come back, and that's gonna be not attached to their universe. They're gonna just basically use because Amanda Waller, her series did get off the ground. The Waller series, I was like, yep, they canceled the Waller series, and that's what she was hired for.
I didn't understand the point of her having her own series anyway. It's like, what are you going to do with it?
Waller series is great. The concept.
I like Amanda Waller, but Amanda Waller as her own series doesn't make sense.
Yes, that was gonna be great. I was like, the Waller series, man, that's crazy because all the crazy shit she's done in the comics. Oh man, that was.
But you don't need an Amanda Waller series to do that. She could just always be a side character like a Suicide Squad or something.
Amanda Waller was always powerful. Like she was in the middle of everything.
I just don't understand what you're gonna do.
Punisher One Last Kill, dog. This is why I'm glad they he kind of redeemed himself in this movie, Spider-Man, because One Last Kill made me want to choke him. And that's why I was like, I can't stand John Barrett, and they kind of joke about that. They joke about his Punisher in the movie. And it was some scenes in there. Spider-Man is joking with him about like his character, like with the fans, because the fans don't, they don't cut him no slack. When they see some stuff that ain't making sense, that's it.
Yeah, he want to be a thespian. I'm like, no, I don't care. But nigga, you the Punisher.
Yeah, he did
the Punisher ain't no thespian, bro. Like,
right. He's like, I'm an actor. And it's like, yeah, we know you're an actor, but you playing the Punisher, which means that there is no conflict in his decision making. He knows what he's doing. He's not conflicted about nothing. What's all this mental PTSD
what?
And all this craziness? He's far past that. That's why he knows what he's doing. He's content. He's there to extract justice. There is no negotiating. There is no wiggle room. He's the Punisher. That's his job. And I think this movie understood that and got the character back to where he's supposed to be. And I was like, he hasn't been this guy in a while. And I was like, this the kind of Punisher that reminded me of the old Punisher. that was on Daredevil. It's like he reminded me of him a lot. Not this one last kill guy. He did the same thing in The Accountant too. He had them. He wanted to flush his character out. My character needs to be flushed out. He's just empty. All I know is he's a hitman, and I was like, that's what you need to know. Ain't nothing more you need to know about that than that. He's a hitman.
I don't know, dog. Like these actors be out of control. Be like,
Man.
it was something else that. Oh yeah, the Black Panther thing. Like, fix that reset immediately. T'Challa recast. No T'Challa Jr. None of that bullshit. It's not gonna make any sense. Just make him T'Challa. That's it.
That's what I'm telling you. He's in the new Black Panther movie. I'm finna show you now. I'm gonna have to end the stream so I don't get the copyright. Sorry, guys.